Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca and I'm here with part one of a 5-part series on why you may not be losing weight. I've previously shared the top 5 reasons just in summary as an overview, so definitely check that out if you're interested in getting kind of a sneak peek at what we're going to be talking about over this series. But today we are going to talk about how your macros can be making you fat. So we're going to dive into the problems and the solutions on what you can do to help yourself jumpstart your weight loss again. So let's get into it. So I'm going to leave a couple videos below that will give you a lot more detail about each one of these, but I'm trying to keep these videos short so you can get a lot of information in a short amount of time, and then if you're curious about more information, then you can seek that out. So the standard recommendations, for instance, for carbs is between 40 and 60% of your daily calories. That's a huge difference. That could be upwards of 400 calorie differences. And if you are someone who is resistant to burning carbs or resistant to burning fat, that can certainly be a problem. The 3 body types are ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. So the ectomorph is someone who is normally kind of long and lean. It's hard for them to build muscle, and they tend to be able to eat a lot of carbs. It's kind of like that friend that you have that eats so much but never gains any weight. That's the typical ectomorph. On the opposite spectrum are the endomorphs, and the endomorphs are those who really build muscle easily but struggle to burn fat. They are typically heavier, kind of in the lower half, and they actually are resistant to burning carbs. They tend to burn fat more easily. So when you see people who do keto, really pay attention. Those who really thrive on it, you'll notice that they have usually a bigger bottom half, and those who tend to eat a lot of carbs are more of a smaller frame there, because it's just what their body likes to burn. Now in the middle there of the road are the mesomorphs, and these are people who can typically build muscle and lose fat pretty, I would say, easily. They can take on basically equal amounts of fat and equal amounts of carbohydrates. And so we all fall somewhere in that scope somewhere. So if you are on keto and it's not working for you, change it up, increase your carbs, lower your fat, and see how that works. Same thing if you're on a low fat diet and it's not working out for you, try to increase your fats and lower your carbs and see what happens. Really, the best way to know this is to either work with a professional, and do trial and error, or you can just on your own do trial and error. There really is no set exact amount, so it's really important for you to learn your body, respect your body, and honor your body and your body's needs. Don't just try to do what everyone else is doing, because it just may not be working for you. Now, the other major macronutrient is protein, and protein should really stay consistent. Now, the recommended daily allowance of protein is honestly pretty minimal. They have not updated the amounts of protein that you need based on research that's coming out. So there is research out now that says that you should have 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So you can take your weight, say it's 150 pounds, divide that by 2.5, which comes out to be 60 something, and then multiply that by 1.2 or 1.6, and that should be the amount of protein that you should try to hit every single day. Now, let me tell you too that you don't have to do this perfectly. Nothing has to be perfect. Don't get all caught up on every single number. Just think in general terms, that keep your protein same, and then alternate and look at your fats and carbs, to see which one is really beneficial to you, which one you burn more, which you feel better on, what helps you to lose weight. In a couple of weeks, when we talk about how hormones can be making you fat as well. And for the next video though, we are going to be talking about a macronutrient that you may not know is a macronutrient, and that is water. And coupled with water is sleep. So that's what we're going to be tackling next. So definitely subscribe and let me know if you have any questions about the macro breakdown. And if you need any help or assistance, I do offer a wellness audit and I do private coaching. So let me know if you need any assistance. And also, don't forget to go do something good for yourself, like I always say, because you are number one. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.